Hello, PVS scholars and parents. This is an overview of week 2 of 4th grade inquiry homework. Scholars will be researching a topic and note-taking. Again, with each week, we have the transdisciplinary theme. Our first unit is where we are in place and time. Then we have our central idea. Our first unit is challenges bring out ideas, responses, and actions, and help us gain perspectives. The breakdown of days goes as follows. Day 1, they're going to take notes on their first subtopic and record their notes in the section called Research and Note-Taking Subtopic 1. On day 2, they're going to be taking notes on their subtopic 2. On day 3, they're going to be taking notes on their subtopic 3. And day 4 and 5 are time for any unfinished notes. So if you haven't finished any of the days 1 through 3 notes, you can go back and it's a little bit of makeup time built in. Looking at our first graphic organizer, Research and Note-Taking Subtopic 1, Day 1. So thinking about our central idea in the first unit, it's about challenges and how that brings out ideas. So let's say, for instance, a scholar has decided to write about hearing loss and how people are able to overcome the challenge of hearing loss. Subtopic 1 might possibly be about how hearing challenges are diagnosed with specialists and doctors and looking into how hearing loss is diagnosed. So in notes 1 through 5, they're going to be coming up with different ideas that they've learned about how hearing loss is diagnosed and what kind of tests are used. And then in source 1 through 5, they're going to be writing what source they use to take these notes. So maybe note 1 has something to do with a specialist doctor. They learned about what different kinds of audiologists people have to go to with hearing loss. They can cite the source where they found that information about an audiologist. They can write the name of the book. They can write the name of the URL here or the exact URL. They don't have to write out the full cited source here because I can refer back to their week 1 graphic organizer on sources, but they do have to at least let me know what the resource was so I can refer back to their other notes. On day 2, they're going to be doing a second subtopic. So for instance, with this, if we were thinking back to my same example, their subtopic 2 could possibly be about different ways to help with for people who are hearing impaired, for instance, different kinds of instruments they could use, for example, hearing aids and other things of that nature. So let's say their notes again, they're going to go 1 through 5, take 5 different notes on their subtopic. Maybe they learned a little bit about hearing aids, or maybe they learned about specialized phones and doorbells and things that people with hearing challenges use. And then again, they're going to cite the resources. In day 3, they're going to come up with a third topic. So if we're going back to our same example of hearing impairments, perhaps we can talk about a bigger subtopic like sign language, how sign language is developed, different aspects of sign language and how they're used. Again, they're going to take 5 notes here and cite their resources. So not everybody's going to be writing, obviously, about hearing impairments. It's just one example of a challenge, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what possible subtopics could be. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to be filling out this graphic organizer for them. I'm going to be looking that scholars have answered all the questions clearly and with complete sentences, and that they took notes on each of their 3 subtopics, and they cited sources for their note taking. Again, it doesn't have to be a full formal cite, but as long as I know what to refer back to in the following week. If you have any questions on week 2, please let me know. Thank you.